Have you been doing your Mercury exercises lately? Building up your Mercury muscles because it's going retrograde and the load you're going to be hauling is a little bit heavy. Hi, I'm Jackie with Coventry Creations, and I want to talk about how to manage and how to bring in and embrace the power of Mercury retrograde. We have our Mercury retrograde remedy candle, which we're going to use as part of our reading today. And I just want to talk about, everybody take a breath. So Mercury retrograde goes retrograde 4 times a year. We know this. And we know that it screws stuff up. It messes with your electronics, maybe with your car, with your communication. And it's sending you a message that it's time to something. It's time to revisit or redo or reawaken or whatever it is, because we're going backwards for a minute. It's showing it's time to go backwards, look at all the seeds that you've planted, look at what you've done, to then go forward with intention, healing what needs to be healed and letting go of what needs to be let go of and fixing what needs to be fixed. So when you fix something during Mercury retrograde, it is fixed well and it is fixed just about permanently. When you start something brand new, you'll have to revisit it anyway because you're doing it in Mercury retrograde. So if you got to start something new, go ahead. Just know that, put in your plans that you're going to check it out again. So with this Mercury retrograde being in Pisces, it's all about relationships. It's about your past. It's about your emotions. So 2 things. Number 1, apologize easily. Like for real apologize. Not like, oh, I'm so sorry you're insulted. But I'm really so sorry that my words insulted you. So make your apologies for real. Apologize for stuff in the past that I'm really sorry. I lost my bejesus last week and I'm getting normal again. Own what's yours. We like to call it at Coventry, we call it PAR. Power, accountability, authority, and responsibility. So take your PAR in whatever situation. Also, with Mercury retrograde being in Pisces, stick with the facts. You're going to have an emotional reaction. We got it. We all know we have them. So then reel back and say, what are the facts about this? What is the fact that I know to be true? And it releases you from really getting caught up in the emotions of the situation. So apologize a lot. Stick with the facts. Go ahead and heal those things from the past. And what energies do we need to help us stay centered and balanced during this Mercury retrograde? First of all, I'm going to do the Mercury retrograde candle. So the remedy candle, and we're going to do that as our 3rd card. That's the one that's our hidden resources, because that is a hidden resource for you, is that this is going to help you balance and triumph over these challenges. So here's what needs to be healed. That's funny. Here's what needs to be cleared. I think it's hilarious that it's still the month of Dorothy, and these are the Dorothy Morrison Wicked Witch Mojo candles come up. So here's what needs to be healed. Bitch, be gone. Being sick is a bitch. Face your illness with this attitude and prepare to heal yourself. So yeah, what you're facing right now is a pain in the absolute ass. We call it PETA. And with this, it says, okay, look at that and get rid of the things that are holding you back. It could be your attitude about something. It could be the fact that you didn't take care of something. Or it could be the fact that there's a belief you have from childhood that keeps hanging on and it says, I don't like what's going on. Here's what needs to be cleared. Red stilettos. If you are not tough enough to hang with the big girls, then get out of the way. Meaning, just let it happen. I mean, don't become passive, but get out of the way and say, oh, I see what's happening. I see what's coming to me. I'm going to get out of my own way and actually heal the thing that's coming up right now with this Mercury retrograde. I'm going to do the work. And that's part of the getting out of the way, instead of resisting, instead of saying, damn this car for not starting, saying, okay, my car didn't start. What maintenance did I miss? What do I need to slow down on? What's going on? Take a time and breathe and really get brave in what you're talking about. And then this one, here's your hidden resources, the Mercury retrograde candle. This candle, what it does with its ingredients and its blessing is it helps you relax. It helps you move with the Mercury retrograde. It helps you negate its energy. It really pulls in a lot of sun energy. It pulls in a lot of its own reversal energy. So there's there's it's similar to the Van Van recipe. So there's lemongrass in there, and there's other fragrances I can't remember right now that help you get past the struggle that you're in so you can see it from a different perspective. So everybody breathe. We are in Mercury retrograde. You are going to survive and you're going to be amazing because you're going to embrace your magic. And you can do that with the Bitch Be Gone, the red stilettos, and the Mercury retrograde candle. So go get them, burn them every morning, relax, breathe into it, and you'll be okay. Keep it magic.